A Saiyan who showed up to avenge his mother. A Saiyan whose power goes beyond the ones that we know. One who was lost through time. The brother of Vegeta, Rigor. He was banished from his planet and lived throughout the universe. For years he sought revenge for what Vegeta and his father has did to him. For years he dreamed that dream and promised himself if the day has come when he finally meets Vegeta, he will avenge his mother and kill him. That was the promise that he made, and now he has met him and they fought. Vegeta wasn't a match for him. Rigor was overpowering him in every aspect and in every way. Vegeta tried to use his trump card, a key attack that he releases in all of his power, and that has failed. So then Goku and Vegeta went against Rigor together. He gave them 3 free attacks on him, and with that expired, with their last attack that he blocked, he said, now he will show them his true power, and their free hit period has expired. That's where we left the story of Rigor at, with his promise that he made, a promise to seek justice for the past, and with that we continue our story. After Rigor has released his power, Gohan standing there says that they can't win. Rigor is just a monster. He's hiding his power almost perfectly. Only at the moment of impact, it was for just an instant that Gohan could barely feel it. But in that moment, I can feel just how powerful he really is. Goku and Vegeta aren't a match for him. None of them have a chance against Rigor. Either Kai is watching the fight. He knew about Rigor and he knew that he was hiding. He never thought that he will come to Earth and find Vegeta, but the worst has happened. That's why he didn't tell them about him, since he never expected that they will meet. He says that Rigor outmatched them in every possible way there is. After all, he's the Saiyan of legend, and their only hope is to beat him the way he is now. But if Rigor unleashed his ultimate power, he fears that even Vegeta may fail against his wrath. Even when they fuse, if Rigor releases all of his power, they won't stand against him. Back to Earth, as Goku and Vegeta are standing there. Goku realized how strong Rigor is. It's everything that Vegeta told him and more. He's so strong that they will be finished if they let their guard down. Vegeta says it's only the tip of the iceberg. He knew how strong he was, but then his power spiked again. After he hit him with his most powerful attacks, he's been hiding his true strength. Rigor smiles and says that it's true. He hasn't been using all of his power quite yet. He has been hovering around 80% of his full power. And don't mistake this, I can crush you easily with only 80%. But since you now know that I have just a bit of reserve, I think it's only fitting you see my full powers before you die. So now, he's not gonna hold back, not even for a bit. He tells them that they should feel honored. They're only the second opponents who will see his full strength in a fight. Prepare yourselves. First, you will witness. Then, I will crush you. Rigor starts to power up, and his wife says the strain might be too much for your body. Still, so long as you don't change, you promised me. Meaning that this isn't his full power just yet. He's hiding something else, since he said that this is his full power, but then she says as long as you don't change, so he can transform or do something different that he's not showing yet. But with that, he powers up even more. He releases a lot of ki. He's just standing there with everything around him crushed. He's just standing. Goku and Vegeta are not letting their guard down. Goku feels that something is odd. Rigor just launches at them and says, now die. As he goes at Goku first and kicks him away. Then Vegeta launches at him, but Rigor blocks his punch. Do you see now, Vegeta? Today you will pay for your crimes. And dear brother, know this, as he's smiling and looking him in the eyes. Even now, as I stand before you, my full power revealed, you see me as only a fraction of what I truly am. This is what his wife was talking about him hiding something and not changing. How does it feel knowing that for all your efforts, your power is nothing compared to me? How does it feel to know you can't save yourself from me, from a oblivion. With that, he punches Vegeta on his face, knocking him away. But from behind him, Goku attacks him. He blocks the attack. Too slow. He punches him away as Vegeta goes at him once more. He kicks him also, throwing them both away from him. As they're standing side by side, Vegeta says, even with the two of us, this fight is just as one-sided as before. Goku replies with, maybe not for long, Vegeta. Vegeta doesn't know what he's talking about. Goku explains, right after he hit his full power, his power started to drop. But he's not sure why. Maybe it's like when Frieza used his full power. His body might not be able to withstand it for long. And they're right, his power is dropping even faster than Rigor has expected. Goku feels that this is their only chance. Their only chance to beat this guy once and for all. And if they fail now, maybe this time they won't save Earth. As Goku and Vegeta are facing Rigor, they launch at him and their fight sparks. They drove him back, but he gets his hand up and fires a ki blast towards them both at point blank. It doesn't hit them, but as the explosion happens, they can't see a thing, and from the light, Rigor launches at Goku, kicking him away. Vegeta teleports behind him and catches him off guard. He lands a kick on him for the first time in a long time. Rigor then kicks him away as Goku launches at him. His power is fading fast. We can't let up, not for a second. As he lands an attack on Rigor, he's thrown away, but Vegeta goes at him once more, with an attack after the other. Goku joins him too. They're both going at him. They're driving him back with their attacks. Even that Rigor overpowers them. His power is dropping, and they're matching his speed and movement. When they're both right in front of him, they release all of their powers and fire a key attack at him, and it's a direct hit. The attack drives Rigor back. The power is just something out of the ordinary. Goku and Vegeta are tired. They put everything in that last attack. They didn't finish the job. They feel Rigor is mad as we see him buried between the rocks. He opens his eyes and releases his power. Now it's something else. He screams and says, I will kill all of you. Dead. All of you are dead. Now he's really mad. This can't be happening. I refuse to accept this. I am the legendary Saiyan. I am the most powerful natural born fighter in the cosmos. I will not allow two weaklings to surpass my powers. He's been holding back all this time, and now, since he's losing, his pride got hurt. Goku tells him, your power is burning out. Soon either of us will be too much for you, legendary or not. You've lost. He smiles and says, I've lost. He laughs and laughs. I've lost? You fools. You have no idea what I'm yet capable of. Such arrogance. Before you die, allow me to tell you something about the power you've awoken, one that has lain dormant for so long. He explains that there was a time long ago when he was capable of becoming a Super Saiyan 4, and the power that he released before was that of a true Super Saiyan 4. You two are barely scratching the surface of that form. You haven't even gone beyond the infant stage of the form yet. If you ascended beyond your current level, you might have a better chance than you have now. But I have long ago. I have evolved my body and drawn out all that power to the surface, so I don't need to transform into such obsolete forms. Such forms are obsolete when compared to the level beyond Super Saiyan 4, a fifth form more powerful than all the others. So he can transform to a Super Saiyan 5. That's what he's implying. He powers up and says, behold the power of the fifth Saiyan state. As he powers up even more, his wife sees that this is the promise that he made, that he won't transform to a Super Saiyan 5. So she runs away because he can't control himself. Once he transforms, she also will be at risk. As we see, Rigor is powering up more and more and releasing a lot of power. His hair grew long and the sky turned black. His eyes turned also black. Then he releases all his power as a flash appears and an explosion happens. From the smoke, we see Rigor. His ki is even black. He looks like a Super Saiyan 4, but darker. When they see the transformed Rigor, they realize that now they can barely comprehend his powers. He may even exceed the power of Beerus. He just stands there and smiles. Now, none of you will walk away from here alive. As he charges an attack, and Rigor hasn't lied. He promised himself before, and he told them and said that he will avenge his mother, that he will kill Vegeta and Goku. He made a promise to them, and especially to Vegeta, that he will be the one that will kill him. And now that he transformed to a Super Saiyan 5, knowing that he might not be able to control himself, he won't go back on his word, and he will kill both of them. This is his promise to them, and his promise to himself. With that, he says, which of your friends I will kill first? He throws the attack towards them. As it explodes, they all get away from it. Rigor is gone. You see, Oob is looking for Rigor, but then he's right behind him. He grabs him by his neck and says, we have a winner. As he takes Oob out, and he hasn't lied either. When he said he will take out one of their friends, he didn't lie. And when he promised that he will be the one that take their lives, he hasn't lied. He keeps his word and promises. He took his life in front of his master, Goku. So what will he do next? This was the story of Vegeta's brother and his promise to them. A sickening promise of an evil Saiyan. This was the story of Dragon Ball New Age this far. The stories of revenge never end good for both sides. A story of a Saiyan who went on that path. A Saiyan who promised himself that he will avenge his mother for something that a kid has did long ago. Someone who has changed. He wants him to atone for his sins. The story of Vegeta's brother. This was the story of Rigor's promise of vengeance to Goku and Vegeta. Thank you for watching, and saying that, I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.